Hey guys, what is up? My name is Karen, aka cakedbybabyk, and you may have noticed that I chopped off all my hair. Yes, I did. I chopped off around like 8 to 10 inches. I can't really think of the exact number of inches right now, but I donated it, and now I'm living the short hair life again. So yeah, that's not what today's video is about. Today we're going to be talking about the Artist Palettes by Kokie Cosmetics. They recently came out with these, so I picked 2 out of the 3 up, and I decided to do a little first impressions and also like tutorial-ish kind of thing with both of them. So I created 2 looks. This is the first one. I have yet to create the second one, but that's going to come later on. I'm just filming the intro right now, and now I'm rambling. So we're going to talk about the shades in the palette, the finishes, how many shades, if they are blendable, if they're worth the money. So yeah, we're going to dive right into this. It's going to be a long video, so grab a snack or a meal, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so first I got 2 out of the 3 palettes. One of them wasn't really like wowing me, so I only got the 2 because I didn't want to get the 3 and then like not like that one. But we'll see how these are, and if these work super well, then I might end up picking up a 3rd one. So the 2 that I got are the Peachy Queen. This is what the packaging looks like, and then this one is Treasure. They're pretty similar. When I opened the package, I was like, oh no, did they send me 2 of the same thing? And then I was like, no, they didn't. The packaging is just super similar. But look at how like nice this is. It's like rose gold, and it's like opens up. It comes with a huge mirror, so I'm really excited about that. The one that I didn't get is Utopia, and that one's just like a more like pastel-ish kind of range. The colors weren't really like wowing me, and it didn't really like seem that I could put together a look with the color choices in the palette, so I kind of opted out of that one. But I'm excited to use these, and they retail for $15 on the website. I believe now they're starting to be in Rite Aid stores, so I think these are going to be in that display as well. I ordered mine online, so let's just go ahead and jump into the first impressions. So the first look that I'm going to be doing is with the Peachy Queen palette. This is what it looks like. As you can see, very nice tones of like magenta and pinks. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Modern Renaissance, but it's different enough to the point where I can create different looks with it. So let's just go ahead and get started. I'm going to insert swatch clips at the end because I don't want to swatch them now, because like it's kind of like me seeing how they swatch in like first impressions, and I want my first impressions to be on my eyes and how they perform on my eyes. So what we're gonna do is we're going to do a look. I'm gonna prime my eyes right now with some Tarte Shape Tape in shade medium. I really need to get a new Shape Tape in a lighter shade because this one's like my skin tone, and I can't highlight with it, which sucks. I've been really into like using my concealer to like highlight the middle of my face so it looks like shoo. Also, Dwight is in here. He's under my bed, so if you see him like roaming around my room throughout this video, like, you're welcome. I'm not gonna say sorry because I love him and he's precious. Okay, so now that my eyes are primed, I'm not going to set my lids because I've been really into just leaving the concealer like as is. It makes the color payoff like look even better. So I'm just gonna leave it without setting it. I haven't done a halo eye in a long time, so I might do that. Let's start with this color right here. Ooh! She pigmented! Wow. I was not expecting that. I should have tapped off the excess. I wonder if these have shade names. Let me see on the back of this. Oh yeah, they do. Cool. So I'm gonna reference that. Okay, these are like super pigmented right now, like it's crazy. I'm gonna go in with this lighter shade and kind of like buff that out. Wow, these are blending out like phenomenal. So amazing. So far, I'm really impressed. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with this darker shade right here. And then just pop that into the outer and inner corners of my eye. And let's talk about the kickback of the formula. There is a little bit, as you can see, right here. Kickback usually doesn't bother me, so it's not really a big deal. Let me zoom you guys in so you can see what else I'm doing here. There you go. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the darkest shade in the palette on this small brush. I'm just gonna run it through the outer and inner corners again and in my crease. I'm really liking these shades. I'm really excited to try out the metallic shades in here. Usually it's easier to build up dark colors with like a smaller brush because it's like more concentrated into one small area. So it seems to be doing that pretty well. I was using like that denser blending brush, the short-haired one, this one. Ooh, I'm like hitting everything, and it wasn't really building up the color that well because I think it's a bigger brush. But I'm using the smaller one and it's building up pretty nicely, if you guys can see. Wow. Okay, I'm actually going to blend out the edges a little bit more. She is pigmented. All right, so now we're going to cut the middle. I'm gonna do a little halo cut crease. So I'm going to carve out like the middle part where the white is with a little bit of my Tarte Shape Tape concealer. Okay, so I just cut the crease in the middle of my eyes because we're doing a halo eye. And now we're going to apply some of the shimmers in the palette. I forgot to mention earlier, but their palettes come with 12 shades and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of the shades in these palettes, this one at least, are matte shades and then 2 are shimmer. So shimmers don't look too promising, to be honest. But we won't know how they apply until we put them on our eye. Wow, I'm so funny. I should be a poet. Alright, so I'm gonna zoom you guys back in. And we're gonna see how these shimmers apply right here. Okay, not bad, not bad. Let's see how they do on the finger. Do the finger one on here. So about the same with the finger. Let me just apply this really light shade, like the lightest shade in the palette, right here. Yeah, I'm not impressed with the shimmers. Let's try this other one right here. Yeah, we're gonna scratch the shimmers and we're gonna go a different route. I'm gonna try out these lighter matte shades. I'm just gonna apply that on top right here. Okay, and then we're just gonna blend the rest of this out with some of the pinkier shades, like the peachy shades in the palette. Just blend this all in. That is really pigmented. Like I said, I'm really liking the mattes in this palette. They're all super blendable and pigmented. Good thing the majority of the palette is like the matte shades. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with that darker fuchsia shade and just kind of like blend all this out. Kind of deepening out these inner corners and outer corners. And then actually I'm gonna try the shimmers again, but I'm gonna wet them. A little Smashbox primer water on it. And then let's see how this applies. Can't really tell a difference, to be honest. Alright, I think this needs a little bit more shimmer, like a little bit more oomph. Like I want like this part to be like glistening. So I'm gonna go rogue here and then grab a different product. I'm gonna grab Pure's, I don't know what these are called. They're like the liquid eyeshadows, like the shimmer ones. But I just got this at Gen Beauty, and honestly, I'm thinking about purchasing all of them because they're so good. Okay, well, watch. What? What? All right, and then I'm just gonna blend this out with a brush. Okay, so I finished my eyes. I'm not really digging how it's looking, but that's whatever. That's on me. Let's see, zoom you guys out. I'm gonna finish the rest of my face and I'm going to be right back. Well, now we're going to go into the second look. I'm going to be using the Treasured palette. So this is what it looks like. It's a lot more colorful, a lot more blues and like primary colors. Dwight is like under my desk playing with a Christmas tree toy, so I'm sorry if you hear like noise, that's him. Today we're going to be using this palette to create a second look, and let's see if these shadows are up to the... Dwight! Stop that, please. But yeah, we'll see how the colors pay off. So let's go ahead and get into it. I think I'm gonna go for like a blue-green look. This one has a lot more shimmers in here. The one before had 2 shimmers and 9? 10. I just realized my math could have been wrong when I was talking about it. So this one has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shimmers, and it has 4 mattes. So the one before, I think I said like 2 shimmers, and I realized my math was wrong now. So that one has 10 mattes, which is crazy. I'm gonna dip into this blue. And I've already primed my eyelids again with the Tarte Shape Tape. Oh, again, so pigmented. especially for like blues. Blues are hard to do. Oh, I'm loving this color blue. I don't think I even have like any eyeshadows of this color as well. I know I have like some blues in like that Morphe palette, but I don't think it's like this teal blue. That's like, this is really beautiful. I'm sorry if Dwight's distracting you guys, but he just loves to play. I took him this morning to get his claws trimmed. They're like, yeah, you want a pedicure? And I was like, oh my gosh, that is so cute. And there were so many cats there that we ran into. We ran into like this 4-month-old kitten, and she was so pretty. And I'm like looking at Dwight. I was like, you're getting so old. But not really. He's only like 7 months or 8. Okay, now I'm going to go into some darker colors. I'm basically just gonna be using like the bottom row and maybe just like popping some like yellow and green in there somewhere. Are you done playing? Can you guys hear that? Oh my gosh. So I know I've been MIA on YouTube for like the past couple of weeks. I've just been like super busy. I've been driving back and forth like every weekend between San Diego and LA because I had a lot going on, like family stuff, and then I had my birthday. I turned 21, hooray, finally. And we've just been like celebrating, and I've had just like a lot of stuff to do, so I've been like driving back and forth for like the past 5 weekends, and this is like my first weekend that I'm like in San Diego, and I have like all my equipment with me and all my makeup, so I was happy to start filming again. And I feel like I'm going to be super busy with this, and I have like finals coming up, so I'll probably be a little bit inactive for like the next like week or 2 on Instagram. So yeah, I know it's like super annoying because I've been inactive, and I'm probably gonna stay this way for like maybe like 1 or 2 more weeks, and then I start summer school right after. So it's super annoying. Like I start summer school right after I finish the semester. So I'm just taking this dark purpley shade and just deepening the outer V. That deepened it up like a lot more, so I think I want to like bring back some of the blue. Just taking the blue again on this brush. Awesome. Let's see any of these shimmers. This yellow is really pretty right here. Okay, so now I cut out the crease. I'm going to lay down this nice yellow color right here. I'm just gonna take that on a small brush. Let's see how the shimmers in these perform. Definitely look a lot more pigmented than the other ones. Oh yeah, I think that's a lot better than the other palette. Ooh. I don't know if you guys can see that or if it's picking up on camera. Oh yeah, it's applying like way better with the a brush, and I'm using the same brush as I used before. Nice. Okay. I'm actually going to wet the brush and see how that looks. I'm also going to try to apply some with my finger right here. Oh yeah, it definitely looks like a lot better when you apply it with your finger, as most shimmers are. I'm going to spray my brush, and then we'll see how it applies wet. So the same thing, I'm just taking my Smashbox Photo Finish primer water. Do one more spray. Cool. Just gonna go into, I'm gonna zoom you guys in. I totally forgot. It's helping a little bit with this yellow, but honestly, I don't really see much of a difference. Actually, that one was a little bit better. Let me try it again. Let's see. On top here. Oh yeah, it's actually coming out really nice. Awesome. Well, yeah, the shimmers already off the bat from that yellow one, I can tell that these shimmers in this palette work a lot better. It might just be like the colors in the Peachy Queen palette were like a little bit harder to show up just because they were like pinky neutral colors. And here I'm just taking this like green shade and I'm just running this along my lid. Just to get like a nice blend. The formula on these mattes is like super incredible. And now I'm going to go in with this small brush again and I'm going to take the lightest shade. I'm going to highlight my brow bone with it. I'm kind of digging. Yes, Dwight. I like that a lot. That's really pretty. I'm gonna have to play with like the other shades in this palette. I really want to find a way to use this like shimmery blue. Maybe I'll put that like in the waterline. Or maybe I can do this even. Just. Oh yeah. That's gorgeous. Here, let me zoom you guys in. That blue shimmer is really pigmented. So I'm gonna do the rest of my face again and then I'll be back. My cat's meowing. Hold on. There you are. I think this blue shade is like my favorite in the palette. Oh, there he is again. Do this purple. Just to deepen that up a little bit. Oh, that's super, super bright. Okay, so my overall thoughts on these Kokie artist palettes, I freaking love these. Like, you can't go wrong. The price point is really amazing, $15 for 12 shadows, and the packaging looks amazing. Like, I can't believe that this is like drugstore brand packaging. Like, look at it, it's like rose gold. They have like these nice, I can't even describe them, but it's like these nice shiny like cover art for these. I think it's like really simple and really cute, and I really think that if you're into creating peach pink looks with matte colors, you should definitely pick up the Peachy Queen palette. Out of the colors that I use, they're really, really nice to blend out. When I swatched a couple of them, they didn't really seem that like wow, but for a drugstore palette, like I could even say that this is like a dupe for Modern Renaissance. It has a lot of the same colors in here, like especially like the pinks and stuff. So I really, really recommend both of these. After using this one, I can tell that the shimmers in these are a lot better than the one in the Peachy palette. I'm really considering getting the third palette. I think it's called Utopia. Just because I didn't get it before. The colors weren't really up my alley. I didn't think I could create something with it. But after trying the formula on these, I'm really curious to see how they would work together, and I'm kind of wanting to buy that one along with some other new launches that they came out with. Let me know in the comments down below if you would like to see me do like a full face of Kokie. I actually bought a foundation from them. It was actually too dark for me though, so I got the shade 70 Warm, 70W. I had to like reference online, so I think that it was kind of like misleading. So I'll definitely get a lighter foundation, and then I have like a couple of other products from them and I can do a full face. So let me know if you guys would be down for that. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, thumbs up, all that good, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.